Hey everybody, how's it going? Today we're going to be going over and showing you how to install the Curt T-connector trailer wiring harness here on our 2015 Nissan Xterra. So our trailer wiring harness, simply put, is going to transfer these signals from our vehicle to our trailer so we can let other motorists out on the road know what we're going to be making. So this is not only a legal requirement, but a lot of times your larger camping trailers are actually going to block the taillights on your vehicle. So you do need a way to transfer those signals from the vehicle to the trailer. So this particular kit has a 4-pole or a 4-way flat trailer connector. This is the most common one on the market and more than likely the one you're going to be needing. This is just going to simply transfer all of our lights. We have the stop and turn signal circuits for either side and then the tail lights as well. Now, some of the larger trailers have what's known as a 7-way or a 7-blade, but that's only going to be for the larger trailers with electric brakes. In which case, you can still use this. You're just going to need a 4- to 7-way adapter. But again, that's only on certain trailers that have electric brakes. The vast majority of everything else is going to use this 4-way here, so you're going to be good to go with that. So because this uses a factory tow package port on the vehicle, you don't have to worry about an issue with the trailer affecting the lights on the vehicle. Everything is circuit protected, so there isn't going to be any issues with the vehicle's lights. It's very simple. You can definitely do this on the ground at home in your driveway. It should only take you around an hour depending on your experience level. And we'll actually go ahead and walk you through the entire process step by step now. So to start our installation off, we're going to take our trailer connector portion of our wiring harness that looks like this. And we're going to be plugging this into a port on the vehicle, which is actually located up on the driver's side frame rail. So if we look directly underneath the vehicle there, underneath the frame, between our carbon canister and our spare tire, we should see that factory tow package plug. Now it does have a cover on there, so we need to pry that off. So there's going to be a little tab there that you're going to press, and then you're just going to pull off. Some of them are a little bit easier to get off than others. So I went ahead and pulled the connector off that keeper there on that bracket because I was having a little bit more trouble getting it removed, but we do have the cap out now, so we're just going to take our wiring harness here that comes in your kit and plug it in. Next, we're going to take our trailer connector here, and I'm going to route this to the rear of the vehicle here where our receiver tube is, and then we can secure it one of two ways. You can use the dust cap that comes in your kit and secure it to the safety chain loops, or you could purchase a series of bracket, which is what this customer opted for a little bit more of a permanent installation, but either method works well. So now that we have the trailer connector over here, again, we would just use the dust cap to secure it to the safety chain loops, or if you opted for the more permanent brackets, which are sold separately, but we do offer them, you would just go ahead and secure it to that. So the next step, we need to install our relay jumper harness. So it looks like this. It comes in your kit, and we need our 3 relays, 2 blue, 1 brown. This is going to be installing behind the passenger side kick panel over here. So what we're going to do first is we're going to install our relays onto our jumper harness. So now we're going to be removing the threshold panel here, which is tied into the kick panel. So we're just going to take a trim panel tool. We're just going to sneak it under that plastic there and begin popping loose all of our fasteners. So now we've got another panel here we need to remove. There's a couple more push fasteners behind there. Just get your trim panel tool in there and pry out. There we go. Now I'm going to look back here for our relay jumper harness, and I can see it. It's actually tucked up behind there. So I've got my fingers on there now. We'll just go ahead, take our wiring harness and plug it in. There we go. Now I'm just going to tuck this harness here with our relays back behind this panel, and then we can reinstall everything. So now we're going to test everything out to make sure it's working properly. We're going to use a little 4-pole plug-in tester here. You guys can just use your trailer if that's what you have. So now we're going to go ahead and run through our signals here, starting with our brakes, left turn, right turn, and then finally our tail lights. So there we go. Now we know everything is hooked up and working correctly. So with everything working correctly, that's going to do it today for our look and installation of the Curt T-connector trailer wiring harness here on our 2015 Nissan Xterra.